Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Well. Good morning. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Happy 7/7. Hope everyone's doing good. What's up, Dino? How you feeling? Barona, what's up? Grizz, good morning. Ken, what up? Legsit, how you doing? Tris, how you doing? Tom, what's up, man? Hopefully better price action today. Yeah. Afternoon, geezers. What's up, Retro Beast? How you doing? Miguel, how you doing? Eunice, what's going on? Ivan, Pranav, how you doing? What's up? All right. So, NASDAQ with some pretty clear weakness here compared to that of S&P. S&P's only down 0.16%, NASDAQ 1.167%, so almost an entire percent more. Down at the 29,600 level. Nice sell-off there in Globex. So news-wise, I don't see any data drops today. We might be entering the dog days of summer. So yeah, I got demand down here. That's where we bounced at overnight lows. Obviously, we're pretty close to that now. I would like to see us just probably sweep these overnight lows while we're down here, you know. What else? There's some large orders on ES. See these orders, these bubbles here? 700 lots, 750 lots right down here at these relative lows. Something to watch there. Yeah, that's about it. I had a pretty epic comeback in my Legends, the trading tournament I'm in. There's 32 of us, I believe. It's like bracket style. I was down $5,100 yesterday, and you get the entire account to work with. There's no drawdown other than, there's no max loss limit like there would be in a funded account. It's the entire account. And then I had a really nice short while I was at the gym, and then I had a nice long. Anyways, I went from being like 27th place to ended 15th place here. That's where I'm at. But my opponent, it's heads up bracket, so my opponent is actually last place, which, he's down 12,000. But again, you still have the entirety of the account, so he still has $13,000 to work with. So it's not over, but it does put me up. I don't have to push very hard, I feel like. He has to make, like $15,000 to beat me. Legends is not a new firm. They've been around for a long time, or a while. And they come from the brokerage space. They've hosted a tournament with PW before, and they're doing one again. All right, so we got 15 seconds. Lucid funded, unfortunately, just ended red like 8.55, I think, in the red yesterday. All trading micros. All right, here we go. Get that overnight low sweep here.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
That's right, Bobby. Get on down the road. What up, Jake? What up, Betty? How you guys doing? Trent, how you doing? Alex, Alexander, what's going on? Ahima, what up? Lupek, how you doing? Lupek, I haven't seen you in a while here in chat. Wow. Jake, there's that Shrek Rection you like so much. That was a move down from 69.5 all the way up to 685. So 560. So that was 100 and was it 130 point candle? 116 point candle. Got the chat back. What up, Parsh? How you doing? I'm on Twitch today, by the way. At least I should be. I'm also, supposedly, I should be streaming from TikTok as well, which I don't know. Am I? Maybe. I don't know. I don't use TikTok ever, but should be. I actually watched some of the USA Belgium match last night. I was at the gym, and I didn't know. I just tuned in. I didn't know what color. I figured USA was blue and Belgium was black or whatever. And so when they scored that third goal, I thought that was USA scoring. I was like, oh wow, oh shit. I'm like, oh, that was bad. What's up, Simon? I've been good, thank you. Lucas, good morning. Yeah, I figured USA would be like the bluer color. I mean, the other color was black, right? I mean, Belgium has black in its flag. USA has blue in its flag, I figured, you know. I was watching from the treadmill and the TV was up against the wall. So, whatever. All right, overnight low sweep. Let's go get it. ES is at VWAP here. Little 4-hour demand as well on NAS. There's overnight low sweep. All right, Naz bringing the ES with it. Misery loves company. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, Parshab. I had YouTube TV. It was really expensive. It was like $80 a month. So I don't know what Grizz is talking about. Maybe they had some promotion, but YouTube TV is super expensive. It's got to be a month, Parshav. We don't get anything that cheap. $57 for a sports bundle. It's probably added on top of the YouTube base price or something. YouTube TV is so expensive. Trust me. I canceled it after NFL season was over. I'll pull it up right now. YouTube TV, $83 a month for 170 channels. Sports is $78. There's another sports, $65. That's $65 a month. Yeah, no, so it's expensive here as well. All right, anyway. Try to be patient here. I don't know what IPTV is. $90 every 6 months gets me unlimited everything. Is that legitimate or is it somewhat shady? Because you could do kind of shady stuff for a lot cheaper. But like, I mean, I've looked around. All right, retest overnight lows here. I mean, there's like paid gray or black hat kind of services. You may hit there. See if we can move under 500 now. Can your nephew say you're an old man every time you watch live TV? Honestly, look, we don't, as a culture, we don't really watch live TV anymore. Like, you know, used to watch Lost or 24. Like, you know, used to everyone tune in for that. And now we only really do it for sports, really, you know. And so it is kind of nice, though, to be part of everyone watching the same thing at the same time. It's kind of fun as like it's like a cultural moment, which we don't really have those anymore outside of sports. Parsh, no, I haven't had time. I'm just now getting back into my full-time YouTube lifestyle, so all right, 500 bounce. Game of Thrones had that, yeah. Severance feels like it could get there. Oh, I love Severance so much. Some of my friends were talking smack about the second season. I almost had to get in a fist fight. Another overnight low test here. It seems like we're dragging lower. That's what it's looking like to me here. Unless ES can pop up here. We could hold 500 and then rotate up to VWAP. That'd be cool. So E8 futures, we could talk about that in maybe in a little bit here. It is really expensive, but I mean, that's like what I think AJ from Lucid was saying. Like, if this is what, you know, if we did everything you guys were asking for, it would 2-3x the cost. And so I feel like E8 did that. Did what people always ask for, and it does, you know, maybe 4x, 5x the cost. We'll talk about it in a little bit. You couldn't get into Severance? Oh, man. I don't know how you couldn't. It's so unique. The way it's shot is so beautiful, first of all. The cinematographer, the director of photography is so good. Everything about that show to me is perfection. A lot of mystery and intrigue. That was a very nonchalant 100-point bounce here. Parsha, you're not a shows guy, but in my opinion, the last, I don't know, 20 years, maybe 15 years, TV has really taken over in terms of quality from movies. Like, movies to me aren't as good as TV shows are. Just as a whole. Like, they're better TV shows than there are movies. Like, I don't really talk to my friends about, oh, did you guys see this movie? You have to see this movie. It's more like, have you seen the show? You have to see the show. Like, to me, the shows are way better. And I love movies. I watch a ton of them. How's a VWAP check there at ES? Long Lucid here. Riley taking a $4,000 payout today. Very nice. All you need is 1 to 4 micros, guys. Small base hits every day. Listen to the man. Did it hit your ES VWAP? Yeah, it did. I mean, like the candle before this one missed it by one tick or something, so I call that a hit. Come on, Naz. Look alive here. I want to give it some room, but 77 entry, so that's enough. 33 points. Push, push. Come on. Come on. What are you doing, Naz? Well, looks like it'll be a stop here. Almost a stop. Jasper, Riley, come on, guys. That's not what this chat's about. You know that. Stop going after each other, please. All right, now it should get me here. Yes, back under VWAP now. So that'll be a $200 loss. So, downside, what do we have? Under 500. I got pretty, looks like clear skies. Yeah, under 500. I don't see a lot in the way at 400. 300, we got a lot of wicks and stuff. Well, it's right under 300. Come on. Yes, this whole under 500, I think we could move fast. We'll see. All right. Come on. Finally got summer price action, yeah. At this point, I guess the downside looks a little bit better. Does the BOGO deal for Legends activate after payment with the code? I think you'd add 2 to your cart. Add 2 accounts to your cart and it should charge you for 1. I think that's how that works. So it's a pretty good deal. Even with, and the activation fee is reduced, so it's like $75, I think, for 50K. All right, let's see if we can get the break under 500. Under 500. I would like ES to move with it. Same as yesterday. Back above 500. Tempted to short this here. I'll go ahead and short the lows. Hopefully it's the near-term lows, and we hopefully we make the break. And like I'm thinking, at least move through 400 pretty quickly here. Here, chat, check this out real quick. Check out the link in the chat. I'll show you on the screen as well. So my old company Catalyst, they did something kind of cool here for the cup that I'm competing in, the little tournament. It's free entry to pick, to pick the bracket of who's going to win each match and et cetera, et cetera. So you do like round 1 ends today. So you have 2 hours to put your pick in. But so, you go to like my matchup here, you choose me, obviously. Well, I'm in 15th place and Fabs is in last place. So you choose me to win. and then kind of go through and see who can get it right. And then the you know, again, free entry, prize pool $15,000. You might as well give it a shot. All right. I don't really trust this price action, so I'm at break even here on a short. Again, I didn't see a lot structurally in the 400s, so I'm really looking for what I hope to be a faster move through it to my target. Good stuff. Good stuff. Going quickly here. Take one off there. All right, I'll move down. I might peel some more off. I might peel one more off at 400 if we can test that. That's looking good right now. There we go. What's up, Botan? How you doing? Well, take the rest off there. 150 bucks on that one. Down 58 still on the session. What's up, Lou Aaron? So what it ticked me out there at break even there. I think my stop was 84-ish. We hit 80. Well, we hit 84s. We hit 85 on that. 84 and a quarter. Yeah, I think I might have gotten top ticked on that one. But market's getting a little jerky right now. Sliding around a bit much here for my liking. That was, you know, pretty quick 60-point pullback. Oh, ES swept London. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see. I see what you're saying. Makes sense. Back to 500. Does it reject? Do we reclaim? Is it just a sweep of overnight lows on ES and then rotation higher? What's it going to be? Gabagool is snoring loudly in the background. Oscar, what's up? Where you been, man? Hope all is well. Let that man snore. He's had a hard day at work. He deserves rest. Yeah, Gabagool. He's been doing his best to keep all the rabbits and squirrels away from our house. It's exhausting. Exhausting responsibility, poor guy. He is beat. I hear a chipmunk chirping incessantly outside my window. What? That means short, Rachel said. It's a chipmunk short. Classic textbook technical pattern. You guys hear that, right? It's pretty loud. Bro. Relax. Savvy Taco, what up? See if we put in a little bit of a higher low or maybe a double bottom here. If not, you know, maybe we can crack 400 and go get 350. So you're heading to Legends Cup? Hey, I'm trying my hardest here. I did take a small loss. I shorted here looking for that break. Took a little loss, but yeah, I don't think I need to do a whole lot today unless my opponent has a crazy day. I think he needs to make $10,000. What did I say before? I don't remember what I said before. He's got to make a lot to come out on top here. So the pressure's on him, not me. I can chill. He's down 12, so he's got to make like $14,000 to beat me right now. So essentially, that's like, you know, double his account almost, and then, you know, yeah, more than double his account. So okay, I'm looking for us to bounce here potentially. Sellers do look they look all right. So let's see what happens. Power shop, I think the BOGO, the buy one get one legends, I think you do it before you check out. I think you add 2 to your cart. I mean, I think there's no limit actually. I think you could, you know, get 6 and pay for 3, I believe. I'm not a pro trader, but I'm also not a rookie either, so that series kind of died, I guess. I will tell you, this idea I've had for like a couple years and I just haven't done it. It's futures trader versus options trader video, and be like me versus like Vincent Desiano. The thing is, he started trading futures lately, though. He's been crushing it. But I just knew he'd smoke my ass. So I was like, well, you know, he's got like 4+ years on me trading. So it's like not really a good like the matchup ain't there in that sense. Smoke it, Eddie. Smoke it. What about Pete? I don't think Pete, Pete avoids talking about the like money aspect of it, just for, he doesn't want any regulating body coming after him for any reason. So he keeps it he doesn't talk about, size really, or, how many contracts he trades. I don't think he likes talking about that kind of stuff. So he's never like screenshotting his P&L. He's just like, okay, I made 40 points on double size or something, So I don't know if he would want to do that. Because I want it to be, it's got to be like for my channel, it's got to be like very clear. Like, this is like kind of your starting point. This is how much money you're making. Well, since he has one option, Pete does, he doesn't want, like, I think Ross Cameron got in trouble from Warrior Trading. He got in trouble for, like, the way he was marketing or whatever, I think. And I think Pete just wants to avoid that altogether. Says you're from the Netherlands. No, they just picked random countries for people. What are you saying, Jake? You said, what I've never understood about futures and ETFs is apparently they move based on moves of the underlying stocks. So Apple drops, the NQ and ES drop. So do the NQ and ES move based on people buying the NQ and ES or based on people buying the underlying stocks? Yeah, I've thought about that too, right? Because they are their own separate instrument that's tradable. I think someone smarter than me can correct me. You know what? Never mind. I don't think I have a good answer for that. I've thought about that too before, though. Like, does it, if you are a big player and you short, you know, let's say 100 lots on ES, does everyone else have to, or do, like, I don't know, would it be market makers or something? Would they also, I don't know. I don't know exactly the mechanics of it. All right, so we were able to work our way down to 400 here. It did run into some issues at 430. So for Jake's, back to Jake's question. So if you buy one lot on NQ, is the CME then? I mean. I don't know. It's a bit of a mind effort to me in a way. Like, I understand, like, I feel similar to what Jake is saying. Yeah. All right, so through 400, very nice move. Here's the thing. I shorted a little late. So I shorted down to 84. I was waiting for the 500 break. So I wouldn't say that was late. It was a decent entry. Then we came back, rechecked 500. So I would have to have kept my stop. You know, I think at 540. Then I could have held it all the way. But you're trading futures, it's speculation on future price. You're not actually buying any stocks. That's the other thing. It's just like, well, this is forward looking, right? So we're like the next quarter out. So I don't really know. I'm not well versed enough in the mechanics of it all. Good job, Grizz. Good job following your rules. Discipline July. Let's go. There should be divergence in people buying futures and actual indexes and actual stock behavior. Yeah, but possibly if there are, then they would have programs to, you know, eliminate or take advantage of any of the differences, right? All right, made it all the way to 350. Griffin, did you catch that trade? Did you stay in it? Nice job, dude. Nice job. See if we can let's see if we can get a little bounce out of here. Doesn't have to be out of here, but bounce from here. Maybe we should have bounce to 400 even. Man, I'm a little sad. I'm not still in on that original trade, the 3 micros. Eddie, you're sad you didn't hold? Did you short from 29,683? That was a quick slide through 300s. You know, that was a better slide through 300s than it was through 400s. Already down to 307, 1 hour demand here. Nice job, Taco. I like to see you guys printing. Good shorts, chat. Good job. I am kind of interested in longing for a pullback. It's kind of what I was thinking here. Trying along here might be a little early. Go under 300. How long's the BOGO deal? Let's see if I can find out. I don't see an expiration date. I can ask him. So logic very long. It's pretty speculative. I mean, really, I'm just playing, looking for a pullback here. We have demand. We have the 100 psych level. We have my green zone of opportunity, my Jizu here. These wicks here, PDL from the day, I think Friday? Anyway. I mean, it's pretty, again, pretty speculative. There's 300. Got to stop there on the micros. The minis, there's the minis, hit it there. Ooh, don't bottom tick me like that. Watching ES as well, you know, ES could put in a double bottom here. That would help. But right now I did get bottom ticked on this one. Go ahead and push through my exit there and make me feel better about it. But that's why I did 2 micros instead of 3. I, you know, sized down even more. 50 likes and Dan goes shirtless for the rest of the stream. That's pathetic, dude. 50 likes. I'm no whore. Got to be at least 100. I know my worth. Yeah, we're just really doing some work here. 2.25% down on NASDAQ. 67 likes and Dan brings back the hearse cycles. Oh, Rachel just liked the stream. Yeah, the demand zone I have, I mean, look, the way I would draw it out, it's not that large of a demand zone. But if you look at the bigger picture, we got a lot of wicks down here. So, yeah. You know, a reclaim of 300, I would definitely look for us to push to 400. You mispronounced who or like Polly Walnuts. I can't even say it like him. So over exaggerated, it's really funny. Do you have your drawing saved as templates? Yeah, I do. All right, Taco, catch you later. All right. Say floppy disk 10 times faster than the Family Guy pedal voice. What am I, a freaking monkey? Just here for your entertainment? I guess that's kind of what I'm here for. It's definitely not financial advice. Here's 300. Smack down. Was just thinking how I would get an earful if my girlfriend also watched the stream. Like, this is what you spend your time doing instead of hanging out with me? Listen to that freaking guy talking weird voices. You're not crazy for wanting to go long here. I mean, it's always tempting after a nice drop is to catch the pullback. We're like, you know, you feel like you missed the move short, so you're like, well, what can I get where I don't have to risk a ton? Here's 300. I mentioned we reclaimed 300. I'd like to see us move to 400. Let's see if that can come to fruition here. You have a pretty tight downtrend that, you know, we want broken. Maybe don't do anything, Dan. Do you see me doing anything? I'm sitting here so nicely, dude. Just get my Crayolas out. Whoa, how'd you do that? Do you have a course on that? Wow. I'm so glad you asked. Uncle Dan's trendlinecourse.com. You know, for the low, low price of $7,997, you'll get access to all 3 minutes of course content available 24/7. Zero support after purchase. Yeah, UncleDan'sTrendlineCourse.com. You can learn how to draw straight lines like I do, and then not do anything with it. What a deal. I know. It's amazing. I'm just a man of the people. Just driving the volatility. Well, how about, here's the market watch if you want to look at that. You know, Nvidia's, a lot of the chips here looking pretty red. So semiconductors. Into the trend line. UncleDan'sTrendlineCourse.com. Into that trend line. Rejecting for now. Into 300. Can 300 hold? Can we break this trend line up? Or do we push to new lows? Find out next. Don't touch that remote. Do you have any thoughts on how not to get manipulated when trading gold? No, dude. I don't trade gold. Take your hero shorts, Luhan, so I don't have to. Pretty good. All right. The long to me is pretty tempting. I'm going for it here. Don't let me down, market. Come on. At this point, I might as well let it test the lows. All right, Jacob, catch you later. All right. Got me. Trend is too strong, I suppose. What's up, Guillermo? How you doing? PDL there on ES. You're long MES, good luck. Got a spank trying to do that. Risky longs indeed. Yeah, we don't have to be a first buyer in these cases. You know, you can wait for more evidence of a pullback or, you know, potential reversal. I'm like being a little too preemptive with it. Why don't you trade stocks? Well, stocks had a what do you call it? Pattern day trading rule for the longest time. You'd have $25,000 at a minimum in order to day trade stocks, and that's kind of limiting for a lot of people. Futures are a bit more accessible. You get, you know, built-in leverage. It's really nice, and they're honestly no pattern day trading rule in those. And obviously, you know, back in June they got rid of the PDT rule for Americans, so now you just have to have like a $2,000 something in margin. So maybe now it's a little bit more accessible to people. But honestly, I really love futures. I love trading the same thing every day, even though sometimes it sucks, you know, and you'd rather find a stock that's looking better than try to trade NASDAQ or something. But I don't know. Overall, I like it. And maybe not a full reversal, but, you know, just, again, it moved to like 400 or something like that. New lows there on both indices here. Push to 200. Potential. Tapping the 30-minute demand here. 210 level. Yeah. 15 minutes blood red. Do I keep up with the news before trading? I mean, I look at financial juice to see what kind of news we have pending for the day. That's about it. Yeah, Oscar, fully automated is the way to go for a lot of people, especially if you're more engineer minded. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I don't know what Gobagle's bargaining. Probably a mailman. There's a little jolt from the buyers. I'm starting to pile in here. Alright, I'll try again here. Alongside. Overall, I think if you don't keep a close eye on the news and whatnot, you'd be a scalper at this point. Yeah, I am a scalper. Plus, I mean, a close eye on the news. By the time news hits, algos have reacted by the time I get it. I don't know what you'd want me to do with news other than being aware that it's about to drop. If we could put in a high or low or something, I'll add to the position. Yeah, 2 micros is all I'm trading here. Keeping the size pretty small. Still getting wrecked though. Haven't been able to since my first or second short, I haven't really been able to be on the right side of this thing. Have you heard about EA? Yeah. I posted about them on Twitter. They're on prop from Gorilla. But yeah, they have these new EA accounts. There's like not a lot of rules at all. They're very expensive, but pretty interesting. We can pull them up in a minute. Coming into 300 here. Have been passing up the good trades, only taking the bad ones. Who, me? I mean, I have indeed, you know, a couple long attempts were not the right idea at all. This short was the only good trade I took today, and then I took it off too early. We'll see if this one ends up being a good one, though. It's possible we just reject 300 and put in new lows. At this point, I'm just going to be at break even here. If it rejects 30 points around 300, I'll take off the trade. I don't like it enough to take that much heat on it, you know? Oh, you on your eval? Yeah, I understand. This is sometimes trend days are hard to trade for us because you keep waiting for a pullback and you're like, you know, we actually have had decent pullbacks here for the short, but sometimes it just feels like, all right, well, you know, we moved 2%. Probably time for a pullback. I'm not going to take the short, or maybe I'll try a long. And yeah, it's just been short all the way down. Till now, so now that this higher low held, I do feel like I could add to this trade. Looking for 300 to hold here. Wow. I'm going to add one more micro here. Really hoping this is just a little pullback on our way up. There we go. Good ad. Thank you. That, you know, ads are tough for me, and I think that was one of my better ads. It's just, you know, we're just talking micros here, so it's small potatoes, but that, you know, I think historically I would add up here, you know, way higher, And then when we do pull back, I'm sweating it out, maybe even stopping out. But that ad, I think I can stand by that one. Even if this doesn't really end up moving much, I think it was a good ad. Would you ever try the Robbins Cup? I don't think so. I think commissions are really high. And margins are really high. And I don't know. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody right now other than myself. Let's go, come on. Alrighty. It's looking pretty good. Don't fail me now. Come on. How's my day on? It's all right. Taking some L's in the Legends Cup, but you know, again, unless my opponent really goes crazy today, I should beat him even if I'm red overall. Right now, I did not take good trades on it today. And then here on the funded account, obviously down 500 is not where I want to be either. This trade's good, but let's see if I get paid on it first. Yeah, but yesterday and today both left something to be desired for me. We ended up having a nice trending morning here, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't really get a big enough piece of it. I don't know, some selling hitting the tape here. Break-even hit would be pretty disappointing. Yeah, targeting 400-ish. Yeah, just wherever. I mean, if we get up to 380s and stuff, I'm trailing, so, you know. Uh-oh, doing a tornado test. Tornado siren test outside. In the Legends Cup, does the bounce reset every time you change opponents? I don't know. I hope so. Because I've been trading like it will get reset, but I'm not sure if it will or not. The dogs. All right, break even hit there. Bummer. It's a nice trade. Good ad. Just didn't get the move I wanted. Gotta test the siren again? Come on, guys. If there's a hurricane, which dog would you say first? That's a terrible question. I don't live where there's hurricanes. Do I make more from payouts, affiliates, or YouTube affiliates? I don't like this. Some wiki crap here. Can we finally get the push? Look at ES here. ES is looking head and shoulders, like head and shoulders here, and Naz is still trying to do work above 300. I would not be surprised if we flush back to the lows at this rate. Will I do another video about your income streams? I don't plan to. I really like just to focus on trading videos. I did those for, the first couple years on the channel, and I don't know, it gets kind of old after a while. Well, man, this has been a pretty rough move higher. You lost 2 fundeds today? Sorry to hear that. Alright, Parshab, enjoy the game, the match, whatever you call it. No more 10:30 meetings, Trent. That's right. That's the best part. Back to 300 level here. Kind of want to see us roll back over to the lows. ES kind of is looking that way to me. Well, I don't know. 5 minute looks okay. It just... I don't know. Right now, just kind of doing a lower high here. And what's your favorite prop and why? I really like Lucid. I think they have good pricing. I think it's straightforward rules. I like them as a company. I think they're doing a lot of things the right way. Pretty transparent about things. So I like Lucid a lot. They have daily payouts. Not on... I don't think they do have daily payouts. No, they don't. Easy way to tell that is to go to propfromgorilla.com. It's a site I built. Go to propfromgorilla. You said daily payouts. Check daily payouts right here. This will show you all the firms that have daily payouts. So, Lucid ain't there. Take Profit Trader. It's probably the best for daily payouts. I kind of want to short this, but jeez. I'm nervous of getting run over. Trend, you like Tradeify at daily payouts? Yeah, that's good too. Just kind of depends on how you trade. I would like to I would like to get some success with the daily payout accounts. That would be nice. Well, I'm going to try the short here. We could blast higher. Blast through my stop, etc. Really taking our sweet ass time though. The Legends Cup leaderboard just refreshed. I freaked out for a second because I didn't see my opponent on the last page. I'm now dropped to the last page because I'm a little red on the account. But I only see 30 places, so I think he busted out. Here we are. So here's first place, made 9,100. I was chilling in the middle of the pack and then took a couple L's this morning. So now I'm down to 24th, but he's no longer on here, so I think he probably blew his account. There's only 30 people instead of 32. So I should be good, even being red. I would love to move on to the next round. I think I'd trade against Uncle Bugatti, if you know who that is. He's third. Well, he's like third on the leaderboard right now, I think. The most highest P&L the first 2 days. Dude, full ported the long, yeah, maybe. feel like as soon as I enter trades, it just goes against me lately. I'm going to raise my stop a little bit more here. Jeez, come on, man. Super chat from my old employer at Catalyst. Predict the winners of the Legends Cup and win 15K in prizes, free to enter. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I was showing you guys earlier. Look. That's not the right page. Let me find the right page. This one. The Legends Cup that I just showed you I'm competing in, that I, you know, get your lock-in on me, because as far as I know, Fab's bounced out of the competition. I think he blew his account. So I'm like a surefire pick. It's free to enter. You know, build out your round one bracket. It's pretty fun. I already did mine. I should have waited until today to do it. I don't know why I locked it in yesterday. You have 46 minutes to get it in, I think. So make your picks. Let's put the link in chat for everybody. Check it out. Again, free to enter. Get some free money if you're right. Why not? Why not? There's 60 winners. Dang. Do it. And you better have me as a lock on round one, or we're going to have a talk. Last trade, you had your TP high, and now you took a trade against it. What made you change your mind? The strength of this pullback to me, look at ES here. Again, I mentioned the ES is putting in a lower high, right, on this pullback. NAS really slowed down here, and so now I'd rather go with the short side. I have the 1OP, which is an indicator I use. That's going into a bearish cycle as well. So I'm just essentially looking for us to now revisit the lows, because I think this pullback doesn't have enough juice, you know? Looks more like a bull flag. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. Just depends on the look, what time frame you're using, what's your overall feeling on the market. But to me, hey, my trade turned green. To me, I'd rather go with the prevailing trend, which is down. And again, ES, which has relative strength to NASDAQ, putting in a lower high. NASDAQ really struggling, so I figured, all right, that's the pullback. Let's now go short again. That's my thought. Am I right? Who knows? You know, I don't know. But that's what makes sense to me. I can only trade what makes sense. Into 300 level now. Don't want to see much of a bounce here. ES to me looks like it's melting lower though, which is good. Mikey likey. Get under 300 here. Come on. That's a good short. Glad you approve. You are the shorting master, right? Old employer, LO Dan, what the F? Is it not factual? My homies at Catalyst. That's funny. My best friends, my besties over at Catalyst. Hard. All right, at this point, I am going to bring my stop a little tighter. Not a break even, a little tighter though. All right, here we go. Stubborn move. Do you plan on adding to the short? I want to. We already did a little 300 recheck there. That was maybe an okay ad, but I wasn't so convinced in the move yet. You know, I'd like to. I'm trying to think, what would make the best ad? Seems like we're picking up a little volatility here. Maybe another pullback to 300 that starts rejecting. I might add one or two. This feels like a painful short for some reason. Like a lot of retracements. Here's 300. Let's see if we reject it. EMA. Reject the EMA. Buyers are trying here. I don't really want to take an L on this. I'll be at break even. Reject this EMA. I'll add. Get back under 300. Otherwise, I'll take a break-even hit, which sucks, dude. Damn. It's another one. Fucking hell, dude. The market is being such a little bitch. Like some good trades, and I'm not taking profit on them because we're not going to where I'm planning to take profit, right? We're not getting to my profit target. And we do have movement here, right? Like the market's moving. We're down 2%, so we can move. You know, I don't think I need to be quick to take money necessarily in this market. Top ticked? It's possibly. Well, I mean, possibly. That would be rather frustrating. There's the exit right there. Which, that's why originally I, had the stop above 320s, because I did want to allow for like a 320 test. ES to me still looks pretty bearish. Prop from Gorilla, tell me which firms allow automated trading. Yes. Go to Prop from Gorilla. Check bots under firm policies. So then you just have to read about it in the policy notes. So I got to figure out, maybe Tarshoff can do it, figure out what they said about bots in their knowledge base and add it to our notes there. Bots must be the sole owner of the bot/strategy on Tradeify. So, can't be one that everyone's entering the same thing on. So, yeah, just check bots there and then read about it under firm policies. Thank you, Luhan, for the dono, the super chat. Much appreciated. A peach. I appreciate that. You know where I get my peaches from, right? Down in Georgia, believe it or not. A lot of people think, oh, you probably hopped the border to Indiana to go get your peaches. No, I go all the way down to Georgia for them. That is where the best peaches are, in fact. Usually go down there with my friend Justin. And then we get our weed in California. So that's how we roll, in case you wanted to know. Oh, this is terrible. I hate this. I think I'm going to head out, chat. This isn't my favorite. I keep trying to get a trade on the Legends Cup, which I don't really need to. It's just, maybe if the balance carries over to the next round, but a lot of break-even hits here. Just need to prioritize, I think, better entries. So yeah, I'm out of the short. Yeah, I got stopped to where that white line is on the chart, the ABC line. That was where I exited. Unfortunately, that was my break-even. All right, Chad, that's going to do it for me. We'll get back after it tomorrow. Excuse me. We'll get it back after tomorrow for a Wednesday stream. Again, fill out that Catalyst bracket. It's free. You win some free money. Who doesn't like free money? You got 34 minutes. Go do it. Check out the leaderboard. Make some informed decisions. And get paid. That's it for me. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.